Samsung's next big flagship is stirring up some mixed feelings. Premium Android phones now roll out with 16 gigabytes of RAM as the new normal, yet Samsung is holding its ground with 12 gigabytes on its top model. And it looks like nothing is changing for the 2026 Galaxy S26 Ultra, even though these phones are carrying more artificial intelligence features than ever before. The last time Samsung went all in with 16 gigabytes of memory by default was the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Since then, the company has played it safe, sticking with 12 gigabytes and only offering 16 gigabytes in a few Asian markets. It feels a little outdated, especially now that artificial intelligence features demand serious memory. According to a new post from Ice Universe, Samsung plans to keep the exact same setup for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. The base model will come with 256 gigabytes of storage and 12 gigabytes of RAM, followed by a 512 gigabyte option and a 1 terabyte tier. The memory stays the same across all variants except for a special 1 terabyte version with 16 gigabytes of RAM that will only be sold in China and nearby regions. There is at least one upgrade. Samsung is switching to faster LPDDR5X memory modules with speeds of 10.7 gigabits per second, up from 8.5 gigabits per second in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. That should help with memory-heavy tasks like image processing and night photography. Meanwhile, Google's entire Pixel 10 Pro series ships with 16 gigabytes, and OnePlus offers 12 or 16 gigabytes on the OnePlus 15. Samsung's smaller models, the Galaxy S26 and Galaxy S26 Plus, will also stick to 256 and 512 gigabytes of storage with 12 gigabytes of RAM. The small win here is that Samsung is finally dropping the 128 gigabyte variant for the base model. Apple has already pushed the iPhone 17 lineup to a base storage of 256 gigabytes, so Samsung likely had no choice but to match it. Component prices for memory and storage are climbing fast due to the surge in artificial intelligence servers and limited production capacity. That might be the real reason Samsung isn't ready to make 16 gigabytes the standard again on its Ultra model. Excitement is building for Samsung's next-gen powerhouse, the Galaxy S26 Ultra. According to Ice Universe, the entire S26 lineup will feature LPDDR5X RAM running at an astonishing 10.7 gigabits per second. This means Samsung is pushing performance even higher than the S25 series, which topped out at 9.6 gigabits per second. The Galaxy S26 series will continue the tradition of 12 gigabytes of RAM across all models, but now with 10% faster transfer speeds, making every task feel smoother and lightning fast. Samsung first introduced LPDDR5X RAM back in 2022 at 8.5 gigabits per second, followed by the upgraded 9.6 gigabits per second version in April 2024, crafted on a 12-nanometer process. According to Ice Universe, Samsung is expected to power the entire S26 lineup with its in-house chips, ensuring top-tier consistency and performance. Mark your calendars. The Galaxy S26 series is set to make its grand debut on February 25th.